Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, lived a wealthy merchant and his three beautiful daughters. The youngest, though, was so much prettier and wiser than the others that everyone simply called her Beauty. Her sisters, on the other hand, were jealous and mean, mostly interested in spending their father's money. Beauty often dreamed of a handsome prince, imagining a life with him in a grand palace. Life was as happy as her dreams, until one day a terrible storm changed everything. Her father lost all his ships, and with them, all his money. He told his daughters, "It's all over, my dears. We are no longer wealthy." But Beauty replied, "Don't worry, father. We'll find a way. You are my only wealth, and I'm happy with you." Soon all the servants left. Beauty took charge of the house, while her sisters just complained about their new life in poverty. Beauty prayed every day for her father's happiness to return. And one day, it seemed her prayers were answered. The merchant received news that one of his ships had made it to the harbor. He was overjoyed. "I have good news! One of my ships has arrived. I must leave right away. Tell me, what shall I get for each of you?" "I want new dresses," said one. "I want jewelry," said the other. "And what about you, my lovely child?" he asked Beauty. "All I want is your safe return, father." "That's so sweet of you," he said, "but you must ask for something." "Well," she replied, "please get me just one scarlet rose." "Of course, my sweet child," he promised. But when the merchant reached the harbor, he found the ship abandoned. The crew had run off with all the cargo. Heartbroken, he started his journey home. Lost in thought, he wandered off the road and into a dense, snowy forest. In the distance, he saw bright lights. It was a huge, beautiful palace. The golden gates swung open as he approached. Strangely, no snow had fallen on the avenue of orange trees leading to the entrance. Inside the great hall, a warm fire was burning, and a table was set with a fresh meal. He waited, but no one appeared. "Hello? Is anyone there?" he called. Finally, hunger took over. "I think I should start eating," he decided. "I'll thank my generous host later." After his meal, he went upstairs and found a room with a comfortable bed. The next morning, new clothes were laid out for him, and breakfast was ready downstairs. After eating, he called out, "Thank you for your hospitality. I am leaving now." As he stepped outside, he saw a garden full of roses. The scarlet rose, he remembered. "I can take one for my Beauty." But as soon as he plucked a rose, a loud growl echoed behind him. He turned to face a tall monster with blood-red eyes and sharp claws. "Who told you to touch my roses?" the beast roared. "Was it not enough that I sheltered you? Your insolence shall not go unpunished." "Spare me, my lord," the merchant pleaded. "I only wanted one rose for my daughter." "Daughter?" the beast growled. "I have an offer. Bring one of your daughters to live here willingly, and you will be free. I will give you a month. If you fail, I will find you." The merchant, more dead than alive, rushed home. When his daughters saw him, they clamored for their gifts. "Here is what you asked for," he said to Beauty, handing her the rose, "and you don't know what it has cost." He told them everything. Her sisters immediately blamed her. "It's your fault. Why did you ask for a flower?" "I have caused this misfortune," Beauty said calmly. "I will go back with father to keep his promise." Her father protested, but Beauty was firm. When they arrived at the castle, the beast was waiting. "Have you come willingly?" he asked her. "Yes," she replied. Then your father may leave." Beauty was shown to a beautifully decorated room. Each evening, the Beast would visit and ask, "Beauty, will you marry me?" And each time she would say, "Oh no." He would then leave, looking sad. As time passed, Beauty grew used to the Beast. He was kind and gentle, and she no longer feared him. He would play the piano for her, and they'd have long chats. But soon, Beauty began to miss her family. "Please," she begged the Beast, "let me go home for just 1 week. I promise to return." The Beast was hesitant. "If you do not return in time," he said gravely, "you will find me dead. Wear this ring. When you wish to come back, simply remove it." Beauty awoke the next morning in her own bed.
The week flew by, and she forgot her promise until one night she dreamed the Beast was dying. Terrified, she said her goodbyes, removed the ring, and instantly found herself back in the palace. She rushed to the garden and found the Beast lying motionless on the ground. "Oh no! Is he dead?" she cried. "It's all my fault." She saw he was still breathing and sprinkled water on his face. He began to revive. "Oh dear, you frightened me," he whispered. "I never knew how much I loved you until I feared I was too late." "Can you really love such an ugly creature?" "Yes," she said, "I see your kind and gentle heart." "Beauty, will you marry me?" he asked one last time. "Yes, I will," she declared. As she spoke, a blinding light enveloped the Beast. He floated into the air and descended as a handsome prince. "You are the prince from my dreams," she exclaimed. "My sweet Beauty," he said, "you have broken a terrible curse. A witch turned me into a beast, but your true love has set me free." The very next day, they were married. Beauty learned that true beauty isn't about a pretty face, but a pretty mind, a pretty heart, and a beautiful soul. And they lived happily ever after. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.